Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'll be taking through tiers 1 to 3 of the Galactic Legend Rey event. So yeah, we're going to get right into the video. Drop a like if you enjoy, subscribe for more content like this. Tiers 4 to 6 will be out in a few days, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, tier 1 is relatively simple, but it can go a bit poorly if you have bad RNG. So you're going to bring in the Resistance Bros, you're going to bring in BB-8, and you're going to bring in R2-D2. If you do not have R2-D2, there are other options such as Zori Bliss and C-3PO. He is, however, the best option. For modding, you don't have to mod hard for this. I have relatively bad mods. I just have a health and potency on our Jedi Training Rey, and she's slow. She's like 90 speed. For our Resistance Hero Finn, he's modded for speed and health, but he's not very fast. Same thing with Poe, offense potency, he's not fast. BB-8's speed and health, he's also not fast. And then just offense and health for R2-D2. There are better modding for like specific for the event, but I'm not changing mine up. Alright, going in, you want R2-D2 going first so you can stealth everyone. My speed is unfortunately a bit off, but it doesn't matter that much. I mean, it makes the event easier, but so we're going to wiggle to pass on secret intel, and normally here you want to be stealth because then they won't attack back when you go in with Rey or anyone else. So we're going to call in BB-8 on Lieutenant Cal here. He's going to counterattack, which, yeah, you see, now that's just bad RNG. That's why you want him to stealth you so you don't get counterattacked. It's still fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. So now we're going to pass it to BB-8 again. You can pass it to him, but he's about to get a turn. So I'm going to wiggle again just to pass on to more secret intel. We're just going to hit one on him. And here we go. So now what we want to do is the person with the most, well, in this case it's two of them. Two people have the most turn meter. So we're just going to use the last E ability here on them. And now we're good. So we're just going to finish off Lieutenant Cal here. We're going to AoE. And when you get Finn's turn with the with this AoE to call in, we're going to call it in on one of these guys. So he's a bit low, he has a weakness on him, and these two are unfortunately crit immune, so I'm going to call it in on this guy. So that crits, kills him off. And now we're going to finish up this guy, move to him, and then finish the rest off. So, yeah. It's not a that hard of a fight, but it can go bad if your RNG isn't that good. And if your turn order is a bit messy, it could get a bit messy, but yeah, so just play normally here. Just pass and pick them off one by one. There's no longer any threat. And yeah. We're just gonna AoE on this guy and what we did. And that's all she wrote. Yeah. Alright, now I'll see you guys for tier 2. Okay, for tier 2, we're just gonna do the exact same team. It's probably the best team for this event, so yeah. Same team, same composition. We're gonna go in. Alright, so the main thing with this one is Hux over here. We just want to focus in on him first and then just try to stay alive. If you die like right off, just reset. So again, you want him going first. My speed's a bit off, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna wiggle, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna stealth everyone with hit on BB-8. Now we're gonna pass it to Poe over here. And we're going to pass it back here to give Inspired. You see, he already has Inspired, so now I'm going to give it to Rey. That's nice. We're going to call this in, and you can call him BB-8, or you can call him for more damage. I'm going to call him in, and I'm going to finish him off now. Alright. Because Inspired raises damage. Okay. Next up, he's the one with the big damage. No, wait. It's Fox, I believe. Nope. Okay, I'm thinking of something else. So we're gonna pop that. We're just gonna get rid of the taunt, and I want to go for either Executioner first or for First Order type pilot. You want to avoid the tanks, obviously. So he has lower health, so we're gonna target him first. You can target First Order Executioner. It doesn't make that much of a difference. So we go in on him. I'm gonna pass to her. Just give her Inspired. We're gonna call back to Poe here. He's dead. Same thing, and give it to one of these two so they're Inspired. Wiggle, call him in, and it's done. So it's just some variation of that. You don't have to follow like the turn order or like exactly as I did it, but it's just roughly this idea. If you understand the idea, then you're completely fine. Yeah, so, and just finish this off here. And don't worry if you lose someone or two. It doesn't matter. And we're going to move on to tier 3 now. Because this is done in a moment. There we go. Alright. Okay, everyone, this is tier 3. This has been known as the Rock, Paper, Scissors event. It's also in the SLKR Galactic Legend event. So it's essentially kind of like a cinematic thing, but it's very simple as long as you understand the pattern. The pattern is feint, strike, parry, strike. It's just those 4 over and over until you finish the fight. So yeah, that's all we're going to do. It's tedious and kind of boring. If you enjoy the cinematic, that's nice. But it's really the same thing. So we're going to feint here. This is the second ability. This is strike here in the first slot. And this is parry here in the third slot. If you watch my SLKR video, you'll be familiar with this already. So yeah, that was feint. Now we strike. And now we parry. And now we strike. And then once that's done, we just do the same pattern. You see, when he has this question mark over his head, you want to strike. Sometimes it like falls out of the pattern. It usually doesn't, but if it does, if you feel free to strike, it'll get it over faster. So again, same pattern. We feint. Now we strike. Now we parry. And then we strike again. There we go. And then we get the save lock animation and move on. I think we do this 4 times. I could be wrong. Feint again. Now we strike. Again, I told you it's tedious. Same thing over and over again. Once you understand what you're doing, it's not hard. Alright, so we just did parry, so now we strike again. Okay, so we didn't finish it off because we need 3 of these charges, so we just continue the pattern over again. So now we're going to feint. And there we go. So I'll start up all the way up again. We feint. Then we strike, we parry, then strike. I'm sure you guys already understand the pattern now. So strike. You can probably skip ahead of this part if you already got it. Parry. Well, actually, that's the end of the video, isn't it? And then we're going to strike again. There we go. He's building up. You see, here he's building up faster than us. He's about to get his thing. So now we strike here with the question marks, okay? Instead of going to feint again, we strike. And then we win here. Because he was getting further than us. Alright, and that's it for tiers 1 to 3 of Galactic Legend Rey. And we'll be back for tiers 4 to 6. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment below if it worked for you, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you everyone so much, and I hope you all have a great day.